Hello everyone. So I'm in Italy, kind of on the east coast here, and visiting some awesome Italian families, but we're visiting the cemeteries and visiting some of their loved ones who have died. And I just want to show you a little bit of the cemeteries here. And today is November 2nd, which is All Souls Day. So All Souls Day is a day we remember our beloved dead, our deceased, especially the poor souls in purgatory. We pray for them. And also the church gives us a gift of a plenary indulgence. A plenary indulgence is removal of all time in purgatory by visiting a cemetery and saying a short prayer for those who are buried in that cemetery. And you can do that from November 1st through November 8th. So by visiting a cemetery, praying for them, going to confession, receiving Holy Communion, being in a state of grace and having no attachment to sin, even venial sin, and then saying a prayer, Our Father, Hail Mary, for Pope Francis and his intentions. By doing those 5 things, you receive a plenary indulgence, which you can give to one person who has died. So it's a great gift to give to our deceased. And a reminder, as the church wants us to practice that work of mercy by praying and interceding for the dead, those in our cemeteries. But yes, here is a view of a cemetery in Italy. God bless. But here are example of some places where whole families are buried. And so a family may have one of these little places here, and then they'll be entombed for the rest of the area. All right, God bless. Bye, guys. So there's actually a 3-step process to the burial process here. Anyways, at this cemetery, but probably Italy, just because space is limited. And so first, somebody is buried into the ground, as you see those here. Then after about 10 years, when their body decays, they're placed into one of these larger vaults here. After about another 10 years in there, they will be placed in their final resting place into a smaller vault where their bones and so forth are placed in an urn and then placed in there. So there's a lot of people buried in the cemetery. It's a big cemetery, but it's hundreds of years old. So to give you an idea of how they kind of have their cemetery here at this town. This is the town of Saint Benedict of, I forgot the name of the river, but it's kind of named after a river here. All right, God bless. Bye, guys. So again, there's like the final resting place up here, over here, but then you can also go down the stairs here, and there's more that are entombed down here as well. Here's another view of where the deceased are buried.